Well, community matters, and today is Thursday. That means Mayor Tom Arceneaux is back with us this morning to talk about some very important things happening in Shreveport. Mayor, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
It's great to be here on a Tuesday.
That's right.
Yes.
We got you on a different day today.
Definitely had to bring you in a little early because you actually have a very good trip coming up.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a Caddo Day at the state capitol. So tell us all about your trip, what you're expecting, and kind of what Caddo Day is all about.
This is a joint endeavor of the parish and the city, and we have a contingent going down. I think there are about 70 of us that are going down, including the Chamber of Commerce. We are going down there to visit with department heads, state legislators, to let them know what our concerns are in North Louisiana, and to lobby for some bills that we have dealing with utility payments and with squatters. So there's some really good bills that have been introduced by our local legislative delegation, and we're down there to try and push those ahead and let people know what we need in North Louisiana.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, and we want to elaborate a little bit more on you guys hoping to make the ordinance on squatters kind of a state law. What would that mean for the state of Louisiana if this were able to go through?
I think what it would mean, it would make it easier for police to enforce trespassers. It'll basically kind of reverse the presumption. The presumption is that somebody kind of has the right to be there unless they've been told they don't have the right to be there. This will require people to be able to demonstrate that they have the right to be in a particular place. We have a local ordinance that is already working that will be helpful for that, but this ordinance is it's a statute sponsored by Representative Tammy Phelps, and it should be very helpful to people all over the state that have the same problem. We're not the only one that has this problem.
Yeah, I can imagine. Now, here in Shreveport, this went live on April 3rd. How do you think that has been going, Mayor?
I think it's been going well. The police have made well over 50 stops at various places where they had been told there might be somebody unlawfully occupying the property, and I think they've made 7 arrests. They're going to refine their operation so that it'll happen a little earlier in the morning. I think they went out at about 5 in the morning, and there were already people out on the street. So when they got to a lot of those places, people were already gone. So they'll adjust their timing so that they will actually encounter the people who are occupying these properties.
Yeah, well, it will be interesting to see how it plays out on the state level. Now, Friday, a really important deadline is coming up. You're closing the intake for your summer internship applications.
Yes.
So everyone out there, if you want to apply for the mayor's summer internship, you need to do it now.
That is right. That's for college sophomores and above, but in school. And then community development has a separate program for high school students through freshmen in college, and that deadline is also on Friday. So both of those sign-ups are available on the city's website.
Yeah, and that we also have all the information that you're seeing there. That print is a little small there, so if you can't see that, you can head on over to ktlnews.com and you can see all of the requirements and how you can apply. Again, that deadline is Friday, so keep that in mind.
Yes, very good program there. Now we're down to our interactive portion of our interview with the mayor, where we ask our audience, what do they want to hear the mayor speak about? So it looks like an overwhelming amount of 59% Sport Trend bus incident. This was truly something that was basically unthinkable, Mayor, and we had someone step in there and be basically a hero, saving people's lives, the bus driver. Talk to us about your thoughts on, them stepping in that moment and thinking so quickly to not even have any injuries during that incident.
It really was a miracle. Now, it was a miracle brought on by good training and by the presence of mind of the bus driver, because she recognized the situation, had been trained as to protocol, got everybody off the bus, and we easily could have had multiple fatalities from that explosion. We were very fortunate even that nothing nearby was blown up or injured as a result of shrapnel, because the video is quite scary when you look at it. So we were very fortunate, and lots of praise is due both to the bus driver, who prefers not to receive much attention, but to her, as well as to the sport trade management, particularly Denero Washington, for good training and a positive response to what could have been a very disastrous situation.
Yeah, and like you said, the video is really shocking. We're seeing images of that there. So thankful to know that everyone was okay. Thankful for the quick actions of that driver. And I'm sure that she doesn't want the recognition, but I'm sure it was nice to hear from you, Mayor, on giving her a little bit of a pat on the back that she does deserve.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
Sure.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's for sure. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Sure.
We appreciate it. Have a good trip to Baton Rouge. Hope it all goes well. And next week, we'll talk a little bit more about how that went for you, Mayor.
Will do.
Thanks so
you.
much. All right, guys, stick around. We're going to be right back.